Y'all ever heard that verse? Read it? Whatnot? That a lot of people that are quote unquote woke try to use to insult or throw shade or speak bad about Christianity. I don't know exactly where it's at. I'll have to Google that later. But it says something to the effect, it's in the New Testament, I know, either Ephesians or Galatians, talking about slaves, obey your masters. Yeah, man, a lot of people that consider themselves woke or on this whole, African heritage, whatnot, they be using the Bible against itself to make insults. But I just want to speak to the one passage that's taken out of context that says slaves obey your masters. A lot of times people look at the Bible as a rule book too, but the Bible is much more than that. The Bible records life as it actually happened, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatnot. So when a person says, when Paul in the New Testament said for slaves to obey their masters, he meant what he said. But oftentimes people like to take it out of context and think that Paul was pro-slavery, or think that the Bible is pro-slavery. And that's not it at all. And it's a stupid argument, to be quite honest. A lot of people like to try to take that verse and they try to take it out of context, and Paul is not saying that he's pro-slavery. Neither does that make the Bible pro-slavery. The Bible is not pro-slavery. The Bible is pro-Christ. The Bible is pro-love. That's what the Bible is. And what that means is that the Bible is pro-Christ, pro-love. And so it's not telling you to obey your masters because it's for the master. As a matter of fact, it goes on to say, masters, treat your slaves right because you have a master who's in heaven. Paul is all about right relationships between people, period. Slaves, free, prisoners, whatever. And so when Paul says to slaves, obey your masters, he's saying it from a vantage point of have a right relationship with the way things are. Because as a Christian and a slave, you still have a witness and you still can change the heart of your master. And even if it never changes, you still have a duty being in slavery or whatever state that you're in, you still have a duty to behave as a Christian. I'm also probably going to make this a YouTube entry because it's a good one. So this is the end of the video. I started in my car about slaves obeying their masters. I went live on Facebook and I took literally an hour to edit that video so that I can use it for YouTube purposes, because I realized that it's a very great topic to talk about. So I hope you guys are really engaging in this subject and that you comment and talk to me about what I said. We got to read the Bible for ourselves and read it in context. Nothing against the woke people other than they don't read the Bible in context. So everything that I needed to say is in that video, and hopefully we can just continue the dialogue in the comments below. All right, well, that's it. Just wanted to come on here to do a close. So this is my closing, y'all. All right, y'all continue having a great year.